నీ సహనానికి సరిహద్దులు కలవా. నీ విలువా మగువా మగువా నీ సహనానికి సరిహద్దులు కలవా.
అందరికీ నమస్కారం. ఆర్ మోయ్ బై గీతా ప్రెజెంట్స్ అందమైనభామలు బ్యూటీ లైఫ్ విత్ కార్యక్రమానికి మీ అందరికీ స్వాగతం, సుస్వాగతం. ఏకదంతం మహాకాయం తప్త కాంచన సన్నిభం, లంబోదరం విశాలాక్షం వందేహం గణనాయకం. మీరు చేసే ప్రతి కార్యక్రమంలోనూ ఆ వినాయకుడు ఆశీస్సులు మీకు ఉండాలని, ఈ వినాయక చవితి పండుగ రోజు అందరూ ఆయురారోగ్య ఐశ్వర్యాలతో చక్కగా చేసుకోవాలని మనస్ఫూర్తిగా కోరుకుంటూ మా ప్రేక్షకులందరికీ కూడా వినాయక చవితి శుభాకాంక్షలు. మరి వినాయక చవితి అంటేనే స్పెషల్ కదా. మరి ఈ స్పెషల్ ఎపిసోడ్ రోజు మా షోలో ఒక్కరు కాదండి, ఇద్దరు అందమైన భామల్ని మీ ముందుకు తీసుకొచ్చేసాను. మరి వారెవరో తెలుసుకోవాలనుకుంటున్నారా? స్త్రీ అంటే సమాజంలో కొన్ని పరిమితులు ఉంటాయి, కానీ అలాంటి హద్దులన్నీ దాటి ఆ అవరోధాలన్నీ ఎదుర్కొని విజయాన్ని సాధిస్తూ మన దేశం అమెరికా తరపున ఇటీవలే కేన్స్ ఫిల్మ్ ఫెస్టివల్ రెడ్ కార్పెట్ పై నడిచిన మన మిస్సెస్ భారత్ న్యూయార్క్ 2019 తెలుగింటి ఆడపడుచు మన చైతన్య పొలోజు గారు. మరి ఆవిడతో పాటు ఇంకొక అందమైన భామ కూడా వచ్చేసారండి. మరి ఆవిడెవరంటే డూ వాట్ యు లవ్ అండ్ లవ్ వాట్ యు డూ అనే మార్గదర్శనంలో నడుస్తూ దేశవ్యాప్తంగానే కాకుండా ప్రపంచ వ్యాప్తంగా, ముఖ్యంగా యుఎస్ లో ఉండే మగువలందరికీ ట్రెండీ అండ్ ట్రెడిషనల్ ఇండియన్ వేర్ ని ఎప్పటికప్పుడు కొత్త డిజైన్స్ తో పరిచయం చేస్తూ తన సిగ్నేచర్ లేబుల్ అయిన డిజైనర్ డ్రీమ్ కలెక్షన్స్ ద్వారా యూనిక్ అవుట్ఫిట్స్ ని అందజేస్తున్న మన అమ్మాయి, ఫ్యాషన్ డిజైనర్, బ్రైడల్ అండ్ సెలబ్రిటీ స్టైలిస్ట్, కో ఫౌండర్ ఆఫ్ ఎ సోషల్ కాజ్, ఫౌండర్ ఆఫ్ యుఎస్ఏ బేస్డ్ డ్రీమ్ కలెక్షన్ డిజైనర్ అంజలి పోగాట్ గారు. మరి అంజలి గారి గురించి చాలా తక్కువే చెప్పానని చెప్పాలి, ఎందుకంటే షీ ఈస్ ఫీచర్డ్ ఇన్ బ్రైడ్ వోగ్, మాబ్ జర్నల్, మిలాన్ ఇటాలీ, సౌత్ ఏషియన్ వెడ్డింగ్, డ్రీమీ మ్యాగజైన్, ఇలా ఎన్నో మ్యాగజైన్స్ లో ఆవిడ పాల్గొనడం జరిగింది. అండ్ షీ ఆల్సో రిసీవ్డ్ సెవరల్ అవార్డ్స్ ఫర్ హర్ ఎక్సలెన్స్ ఇన్ స్టైలింగ్ అండ్ బీయింగ్ పార్ట్ ఆఫ్ న్యూమరస్ ప్యానెల్స్ ఇన్ యుఎస్ యాజ్ అ జడ్జ్ అండి. అంతేకాకుండా ప్రతిష్టాత్మకమైన మన కేన్స్ ఫిల్మ్ ఫెస్టివల్లో గ్లోబల్ షార్ట్ ఫిల్మ్ అవార్డ్ ని కూడా గెలుచుకున్నారు. మరి ఇట్ గివ్స్ మీ a great honor to welcome these two gorgeous ladies to అందమైనభామలు. So let's welcome Chaitanya Poloju and Anjali Phougat garu. Hi Andy, welcome to అందమైనభామలు to both of you.
Thank you. Hi Lavanya, namaskaram. Andarki namaskaram andi. It's a very, very special program. Thank you Lavanya and thank you Mana TV for having us over here. Ganapati ante నాకు చాలా సెంటిమెంట్ and I feel so privileged being on this special episode. Yeah, Anjali,
thank you,
the stage is yours.
Thank you, Mana TV. It's absolutely honor and privilege to be on your channel and talk about our accomplishments on the Cannes Film Festival, especially on this precious occasion of Ganesh Chaturthi. Thank you so much for having us.
Wonderful, and really congratulations for both of you. You know, you got a great recognition at Cannes Film Festival. You as a designer and for Chaitanya as a model, it's a pride moment for all of us. So we heartfully congratulate you on behalf of Mana TV and all our Telugu viewers.
Thank you so much.
And so I want to start with my question. So today it'll be some part in Telugu and some part in English as well, because I want to cover both of you. So I would like to start with Chaitanya, because Chaitanya is like our Telugu girl, our own, we feel her like our family person. So I just want to start with Chaitanya. So Chaitanya, asala కేన్స్ ఫిల్మ్ ఫెస్టివల్ కి తెలుగు అమ్మాయి వెళ్ళడం అంటేనే చాలా చాలా ఒక ప్రైడ్. సో ఫస్ట్ అసలు మీరు వెళ్ళినప్పుడు మీకు ఎలా అనిపించింది? అంటే అసలు మీకు విన్నప్పుడు కనీసం ఒక ఆఫర్ ఇలా వచ్చింది చైతన్య, యు గాట్ దిస్ ఆపర్చునిటీ అన్నప్పుడు చైతన్య ఎలా రియాక్ట్ అయింది?
నేను యాక్చువల్ గా వెంకటేశ్వర స్వామి టెంపుల్ కి వెళ్ళాను యాక్చువల్లీ అప్పుడు ఫిల్లీలో. సో దట్స్ వెన్ అంజలి కాల్డ్ మీ. ఐ జస్ట్ హ్యాడ్ మై దర్శన్ అండ్ ఐ came outside and Anjali was calling me. I was like, pick cheyana odda, maybe should I call back, but she is usually very busy, but maybe something is very important, she's calling me ani phone ettanu. Ettite she was like, I have a very big news for you. Do you want to walk in my collection on the red carpet in Kansas? I was like, okay, yeah, okay, I do that, but how about other things? It's COVID, visa issues. Would it work out or not? Ante, I think Anjali and me, we both connect a lot. Not just about fashion and all, but somewhere because I thought I was in temple lo undi manchidi avutadi atla undindi anamata. She was also like, we'll figure it out, it's gonna happen ani. Asal last minute varaku it was like so much emotional stress for me and Anjali, and till the time when I was on flight, we both were like, it's gonna happen or it's not gonna happen. It was like that, but finally I was there. And I get on the flight and they were like 3 hours. You just have 3 hours. You have to be on the red carpet. I'm like, okay. Things just happened back to back. Ante అవుతుందా లేదా అని అసలు అక్కడ వెళ్ళి వచ్చాక, phew, okay, it's done. And everybody started calling me. అసలు ఎలా వెళ్ళావు ఏంటి వెళ్ళావు అంటే, ఈవెన్ నాకు తెలీదు ఎలా వెళ్ళాను ఎందుకు వెళ్ళాను. బట్ ఐ థింక్ ఇట్స్ అ వెరీ ప్రైడ్ మూమెంట్ అండ్ ఐ డోంట్ నో, ఐ డోంట్ సే ఇట్ as luck.
So Anjali, so it is really pleasure to have you on this show, but I just want to understand what thought ran in your mind when you were asked to represent India in Cannes Fest.
I was about to go there last year in 2020, and then this pandemic happened, and I was like emotionally, I was prepping for it and doing all the back end work. And then in the March, pandemic happened and this thing got cancelled. It didn't happen last year. And I was emotionally feeling really sad. It was such a big opportunity and full year. I was hopeful, okay, next year things will get better, and COVID is still there, right? So I had no hopes this year it will happen, and like Chaitanya will walk for me. I had no ideas, and when they called me, I was like, I just still remember I got goosebumps. And the moment I got call from them, I had Chaitanya in my mind because I resonate with her. She's not just a model. I strongly feel she's a role model, because she's not just beautiful outside, because you will find lot of girls who are like doll like, very beautiful, tall and supermodel, but she has something in it. I've worked with her before. As a person, I love her, and she's always involved in social causes, and I try to do my bit towards my mission and this brand. I always try to do something for women related to domestic violence or food hunger charity. So I knew it, she will be the perfect model to represent my brand there. My collection would suit her because she is so beautiful inside. And that moment I felt overwhelmed, and I was like, no matter whatever, I am gonna make things happen and reach out to her and figure out how she will work for me.
That's actually superb. Looks like your combination worked out very well. I think like minds attract each other, and you both are sailing in the same ship. if I have to say.
Definitely. In last moment, we got so many hurdles. Remember, Chaitanya, you called me and she told me, no, visa is not going to happen. They said there's nothing like expedite visa. Things are very slow due to COVID. And I was like, Chaitanya, I have full faith. I have full feeling. I know this will happen. Just have some patience and keep going. I don't know, some miracle will happen, but I know this is meant to happen. And I don't know, Chaitanya, how that happened. Last moment, she called me, she got email from them, but definitely not from luck. It is definitely hard work from my end and her end too, because when not everybody is called on such a grandeur platform, like it's such a huge platform, and representing India, represent our culture, you need to have that talent, you need to have that depth in your designs. So definitely a lot of hard work from my end, and to be model and represent India, go there, lot of hard work from Chaitanya's end, because she's always on top of the game.
Yeah, we know Chaitanya, but we also got to know about you a lot, because you're also like her. You also, you keep your wheels running all the time, because I've got to know a lot about you. So it's great.
But one thing about Anjali, like, she's not like other designers. So some designers at some point of time, if they reach their zenith, right, they'll be like, they stop picking your calls, they show some attitude in their talking. But Anjali is like, anytime you call, if she is busy, she'll be like, I'll call you back, and she makes sure that she calls back. So that is what, like, how much ever we reach in life, we have to stay grounded, and that is what I love about her.
I feel likewise, absolutely.
So that's why you both are here and you went there. So
I strongly believe, Chaitanya, we grow by uplifting others. So if we try to suppress other, like if we think, okay, I am the one leading the game and other women should not be comparable to me, one can never grow with that mindset. When we try to uplift and hold each other as hands as a woman, we grow.
Exactly.
We grow. So, yes, we are stronger together.
Very wonderfully said. So I think, Anjali, for you it's like double celebrations, right? If I have to say, because you got a chance to celebrate for your global short film, that award that you got, and along with that you have presented your outfits and designs also. So how was that?
I really felt overwhelmed, because from last year I was working with a small project on an international network, because that documentary is not out, so I'm not supposed to say the name. And I met a lot of victims of domestic violence and discrimination. Then I thought, okay, I want to work on films, but something cause based, because I always wanted to show fashion is not just for beauty, it can be related to cause. So I wanted to make short film based on diversity and inclusion. Like, we are South Asian, a lot of people are in USA, people come from everywhere, every corner of world. So I wanted to include and show how my brand supports, either it's South Asian, Black, white, American, everybody is included, short, heighted, plus size. So that was a 2-minute silent film where I connected with someone who is from a LGBTQ community. When we talk openly in India with Indian people about LGBTQ community, in our time back in India, there was no acceptance. Parents would not talk about what is LGBTQ, and they were not accepted. And I wanted to convey this message. Everybody is included, and when we support each other, we grow, like I just mentioned. And it was 2-minute movie, and then film director saw it. He's like, I want you to, this movie to be telecast on the Global Short Film Award. And then they picked it, premiered it, and announced it as a winner. It was like a dream come true moment for me.
Yeah, I was about to say that.
I wanted Chaitanya to receive that award, like I said, because I resonate with her so much, because I couldn't go there in person. So, yeah, I was on call with her every time, and, watching the red carpet, watching everything through her phone.
That's wonderful, wonderful. సో చైతన్య, సో ఇవన్నీ అంటే మీరు అక్కడికి వెళ్ళి ఎక్స్పీరియన్స్ చేశారు, మాకు అర్థమవుతుంది. బట్ యు ఆర్ అ మదర్, అ వైఫ్, అలాంగ్ విత్ దట్ యూ హ్యావ్ సో మెనీ అదర్ రెస్పాన్సిబిలిటీస్. సో ఇన్ని ఛాలెంజెస్ ని మేనేజ్ చేస్తూ స్టిల్ ఆన్ దట్ రెడ్ కార్పెట్ యూ హ్యాడ్ దట్ స్మైల్ ఆన్ యువర్ ఫేస్. ఐ నో బ్యాక్ ఎట్ యువర్ హార్ట్ దెర్ విల్ బి లాట్ ఆఫ్ క్వశ్చన్స్. ఐ మీన్, పాప ఎలా ఉందో ఇంట్లో, see all the other responsibilities, right? But how did you manage yourself, all that emotional journey, and still you carried that pride face and happily walking there?
Yeah, one thing, like, my husband is my backbone. Like, when I told him that I wanted to go, without even, like, he's like, how kid will be aim ledandi, he was like, go, I'll take care of it. So that itself gave me so much confidence. అండ్ మా పాప కూడా, అంటే ఇది నేను చాలా షోస్ లో చెప్పాను, బట్ షీ ఈస్ వెరీ వెరీ అండర్స్టాండింగ్. she knows ఇప్పుడు నేను తనకి నాకు ఇంటర్వ్యూ ఉంది డిస్టర్బ్ చేయొద్దు నాన్న అంటే she's not even here even though she needs it, like she knows mommy is doing something very very important. Okay. 5 days she told me like I miss you. I cried within myself. I didn't tell you, but she told me when I came back. So I think somewhere seeing us, our kids grow stronger in their minds, and they let parents do what they want, and that's how they also build stronger within themselves. I think it's the family support, it's the friend support, community support, that is what gives me that boost. And every time something comes to me, and if I feel like I can do it, I cannot do it, I'm like, no, there is nothing called as I cannot do it. I have to do it. That is my attitude for everything. And one thing about me, like whatever I do, it doesn't matter whether I'm stage, off stage, or on stage. If I'm doing a movie, it has to carry some message. The message for me is getting married, having kids. It doesn't stop us to dream bigger and achieve greater things. I think that is where I draw my power.
So actually you are inspiring a lot of women like me now. Because see, at some point we tend to stop, and we think that okay, we have our responsibilities, and maybe we have to prioritize them first than going back to our passion or whatever we have, that inner thing. But seeing people like you both, it really inspires me. Okay, let me do what I want. Okay, I definitely have to take some time out of my schedule. Not just me, but many other women who are watching this show. It gives like them a booster kind of thing. So that's really beautiful. So Anjali, coming to you. So how do you want the world to look at India when it comes to fashion?
Here in USA, when I started my first job, people know about Slumdog Millionaire. When we talk about India, they talk a lot about that movie. They know about slums of India. They don't know about our rich heritage, our true culture. India is so diverse. When talking about fashion, India is always on top of the game. No one can beat Indian fashion. Look at all of us.
Yeah, true.
We have emeralds, ruby, all the beautiful precious gemstones. So every time through my designs, I want to give message to everyone. Indian designing is so beautiful and inclusive. It should not just be for Indian women. And trust me, I have plenty of American clients. I have plenty of different clients from different countries. They cherish our designs. They look at it so beautifully. They come back to me and say so many good things. So I want to give message through Indian fashion that it is so meaningful because it is handcrafted by Indian women, where they're feeding their family and supporting their family by doing that handcraftmanship. Then and everybody should support it, because there is some deep beauty hidden in Indian, either it's jewels or handcraftmanship or clothing. It's one of a kind.
So when you said designing and all that, I just want to understand, because a lot of people like me don't understand exact difference between costume designer, a fashion designer, and a celebrity designer. So what do you say if I have to differentiate those three?
That's a very good question. Very, very good question. So costume designer is someone who designs costume, and you become celebrity designer when your costumes speak, right? When your designs have some depth, some detailing, you understand the craft, and you understand, and you become stylist when you understand specific silhouette would suit certain body types. Say for instance, you're plus size. That doesn't mean you cannot be fashionable, or your dark skin tone, you cannot look good. Fashion is there to uplift someone's confidence, and stylist can always help you to boost your confidence by giving you right silhouette, by designing the right cuts, falling fabric, right intricacy, right color palette. I can go on and on, Lavanya, on this topic. So if your work is so good, you can be fashion designer, you can be stylist, you can wear lot of hats because you have the talent. So in short, I'll just summarize it, wrap it up in just one word. You need to have the potential, you need to have passion. If you're passionate for something, you can make out time for anything. And if you have passion, you can become celebrity stylist, you can be designer, you can be stylist, you can be whatever you want. You need to have passion and talent.
So passion is the fire that makes you any of this, right?
Any of that. And when your work is loved, appreciated, seen by bigger audience, you become all.
సో అంటే ఇప్పుడు మీరు అంటే చాలా షోస్ చేశారు. చాలా ర్యాంప్ వాక్స్ కావచ్చు, మోడలింగ్ లో చాలా అంటే నా దృష్టిలో అయితే పిహెచ్‌డినే చేశారని మేము అనుకుంటాం. సో ఇప్పుడు కొత్తగా వచ్చే వాళ్ళకి వాట్ డు యూ థింక్ ఇస్ ద బిగ్గెస్ట్ మిస్టేక్ దట్ దే డూ వెన్ ఇట్ కమ్స్ టు ఫ్యాషన్? అంటే ఇట్ విల్ బి లైక్ తెలియకుండా కొన్ని చేసే తప్పులు ఏముంటాయి అంటారు బేసిక్ గా?
థింగ్ ఏంటంటే అండి, వాట్ లాట్ ఆఫ్ పీపుల్ థింక్ ఇస్ మోడలింగ్ అంటే you have to show off your skin, you have to be fair. They forget the fact that you have to feel beautiful and confident in your own skin, whether it is tanned, whatever it is. Adi marchipotam manam. Everybody strives to, look fair, look slim. It's not that. Even at this point of time in life, you're fat, but still you can look beautiful, because that is how you embrace yourself. I think that is one thing we miss when we start this. And inkokati entante ade exposing cheyali itlantidi, it's not the thing right now. You can look beautiful even like you fully dress up. That is other thing. And lot of people, when they start, మనం పుట్టాం కూడా బేబీ నుంచి పుట్టి పెద్దగా అవుతాం. చాలా మంది ఏంటంటే స్టార్ట్ చేసిన వెంటనే దే ఎక్స్పెక్ట్ టు బి ఫేమస్, దానికోసం ఏదో ట్రై చేస్తూ ఉంటారు. ఇట్స్ నాట్ దట్. యూ హ్యావ్ టు బి స్లో, యూ హ్యావ్ టు బి స్టడీ, యూ హ్యావ్ టు choose projects right. I think that is how it works. At least it worked for me that way.
So consistency and proper planning is important anta.
Definitely.
So Anjali, I know you have been a great fashion designer and everything. So, but how did you start this designing? Who was your inspiration to start and excel in your field?
Talking about inspiration, I have so many big designers, but I would say my mom is my first inspiration, and my sister. So talking about 20 years back, when pageants used to be very rare, I won state level Miss Haryana crown, and my mom owned a boutique, and I designed my dress. And everybody loved it. And along with Miss Haryana title, I got best dressed. And that kind of gave me motivation and inspiration that I designed it myself, being a 16-year-old girl, presented on a state level beauty pageant, and everybody loved it and admired. And then I started making sketches. But talking about that time, my sister was studying fashion designing from a very well-renowned institute, and I told my father that I want to pursue designing, my career in designing field. And my dad said, no, either engineer or doctor. So you just have two options, pick one. So I was like, okay, I'll pick the easy one. And I did the master's in computer science and master's in philosophy after I got married, because I got married in highly educated family of doctors and engineers.
Okay.
The fashion was nothing. It was considered, something, okay, you do fashion, but what do you do? What do you do for your earning? So it used to be considered as just as fun. And since my childhood, and I used to see my mom designing those beautiful outfits, she was my inspiration. And I had in back of my mind, any time in my life when I settle down, I'm going to pursue this. And I feel so lucky to be living my dream, to be able to pursue my passion.
So I think you've seen fashion for a couple of years now. So how fashion has changed in this pandemic as per you?
Pandemic, we have learned a lot. We started to value our family, and fashion has become easy, because I feel something very wrong in terms of fashion when people believe in following certain trends. Fashion is not about following certain trends. Fashion should be about what makes you feel comfortable and look beautiful. So pandemic has made all of us realize wearing PJs we can look beautiful, wearing comfy clothes we can look beautiful. So people have changed a lot. Their preferences have changed in terms of high heel. We swapped from high heel to comfy shoes, sneakers, and joggers, t-shirt. This has become a trendy thing, and I'm planning to launch t-shirts now.
Ooh.
Everybody, all my clients want ATC t-shirts. So I'm like, okay, I'm gonna do that.
Okay, very well said. Thank you. So Chaitanya, so చాలా మంది, as I asked you my earlier question, what big mistakes చేస్తారు అని అడుగుతున్నాను కదా. సో అలాగే ఏం స్ట్రాటజీస్ ఫాలో అయితే చైతన్య గారి లాగా సక్సెస్ఫుల్ వేలో వెళ్తారు చెప్పండి.
I think, at least for me, whatever I do, I don't consider any project big or small. If I take up a project, I give it 100%, irrespective. So I think, yeah, that is the mantra I follow, and that has like put me somewhere, I should say.
Okay. Good, good. So, Anjali, you said you have kids, you work all the time, and I know designer's job is very tough. You have to do multitasking, you work. So, how do you do that? How do you manage it?
People ask me this all the time, how do you do? Because I am in a corporate world, do full-time job, I'm mom also, and like Chaitanya said earlier, your kids learn, they evolve with you, they learn. And fortunately, I'm blessed, my daughter is into designing, she makes sketches, so I don't consider this time as work when I'm working on my big projects, a film project, or maybe some international festival, I'm making those sketches and designing. I made her contribute to that. That way, we spend some time together and we cherish that bond. And I have a lot of beautiful sketches she made at the age of 3 and 4. Like yesterday, she do sketch of my mom, like back sketch, and my mom saw it. The hair and everything looked like my mom. So this art is within us, and this is how we balance, because we enjoy doing what we are doing. We find some peace of mind, and it my husband said you need to put more time in meditations and work out. I'm like, this I do meditation, but not as much as I should be doing, like not every day. So this is meditation for me. I make sure to take this time out of my schedule, and like consistency is the key. Every day, one step at a time, and this is how we balance, make it a family time and work time together.
And looks like your daughter is also very talented. So we can see next Anjali in her coming up.
Yeah, hopefully better version of me.
So when you said you designed for celebrities, so who others did you design to?
I have designed for Somi Ali, for a lot of her private events, gala events, and I have worked for the red carpet event in a Hollywood project, and I did their wedding project where I have designed their bridal outfits, and a lot of other celebrities I was working on. I won't say names because I was working on a secret project. That movie is going to be on floor very soon, but I'm consistently working on those projects on Bollywood. But it's like all virtual work, and some of the tops TV celebs also. And I did TV shows with Sonu Nigam, Shweta Tiwari, Zeenat Aman, Shakti Kapoor, lot of top A-listers. So I'm working with some of them for designing their outfits.
That's really wonderful. I mean, looks like you have a long list of people you worked with. So
yes, I'm really good friends with Sonu Nigam. We often talk, and I'm like, okay, when you come here, I would love you to wear one of my design, and I can't wait for that day for him to come here and meet him in person.
yeah, definitely. Maybe that day will come, and we wish you all the good luck. And, we want to see all your, designs everywhere, all over the world. And we'll be proud to say that, yes, she's our Indian, she's representing us.
And one more thing, Lavanya, along with celebrities, I make sure that when I'm designing for celebrities, I'm designing for victims of domestic violence. I'm currently working on a project with State of Ohio State University, where we're working on human trafficking and domestic violence show, and I'm styling outfits. I feel more honor in styling outfits for causes than celebrities. Though I'm doing it, I enjoy it because it gives me sense of accomplishment, right? Because they like if your work is really good, but along with that, I make sure to work on causes. But I feel more joy in announcing that I'm working for those students who are raising fund for domestic violence and human trafficking, and all the funds from that show will be donated to human trafficking victims. So I'm really excited about that project.
That's really great, and glad to hear that from you. So keep doing all the great work that you're doing.
Thank you so much.
థ్యాంక్ యూ. సో ఐ నో చైతన్య, మీరైతే చాలా చారిటీ చేస్తూనే ఉన్నారు. ఐ నో దట్ వీ బీన్ డూయింగ్ ఇట్ ఫర్ లైక్ మోర్ దాన్ 2-3 years నాకు తెలిసి. సో బ్యూటీ విత్ పర్పస్ అన్న టైప్ లో అన్ని ఉన్నాయి మీలో. సో రీసెంట్ గా ఏం చేశారు అంటే సేవా కార్యక్రమాలు? అంటే ఐ నో యు వర్ బిజీ విత్ ద షూట్స్ అండ్ ఎవ్రీథింగ్, బట్ వాట్ అదర్ చారిటీ సర్వీసెస్ వర్ యూ డూయింగ్ recent times?
I have NPO on the India Law Connect Home, but because of the COVID, I was supposed to go there and do a lot of things, but because of the travel ban, I couldn't go. But I am tied up with lot of NPOs. Memo recent ga monna oka adult home వాళ్ళు అంటే కరెంట్ ఓనర్ హీ డెంట్ హ్యావ్ ఫండ్స్, సో అతను వదిలేసి వెళ్ళిపోయారు. సో అది ఒక ఎన్పిఓ తీసుకున్నారు అనమాట. సో ఐ వాజ్ సపోర్టింగ్ దెమ్. ఐఎమ్ రేసింగ్ ఫండ్స్ టు హెల్ప్ దెమ్. That is one thing. And girls orphanages నేను often support చేస్తూ ఉంటాను. And yeah, once I go India, I think a lot of projects will kick off, but I'm just waiting for things to get settled and keep going. But ఇక్కడ నుంచి నేను ఎంత చేయగలిగితే అంత చేస్తున్నాను, లావణ్య.
వండర్ఫుల్. నిజంగానే ఆ మంచి మనసు మీకు ఉంది కాబట్టి యు ఆర్ గోయింగ్ దిస్ లాంగ్ వే అండ్ సక్సెస్ఫుల్ గా వెళ్తున్నారు, ఇంకా వెళ్తారు. అండ్ మేబీ మళ్ళీ ఇంకోసారి మా షోలోనే మళ్ళీ వచ్చి హ్యాపీగా మీరు మాట్లాడతారు.
Yeah, last year actually when this COVID hit bad, here we did a donation booth. We almost raised like $2,500 and money raised chesamo, and lot of non-perishable items, and we donated here to domestic violence shelters. I think that is one huge thing we did last year. Yeah, but this year also slowly I'm doing, but I'll catch up.
Yeah, we know that. So yeah, keep doing what you're doing. And Anjali, I have to tell you, this show started with Chaitanya. She was my first guest, and she's my lucky charm, I have to say, because this show is running so successfully. It's like 32nd episode. And yeah, so we are really happy to get her back onto the show.
Definitely, I totally agree. I echo the same thing. She's my lucky charm too.
Yeah, Lavanya, I think yours was the first show I actually sat for like 30 minutes and I spoke about me. I think after that I did a lot of other shows, and even I mean when it comes to modeling, I was doing a lot. But Anjali gave me a break at a different level. Like meeriddaru nanu lucky charm antunar gani, I think it goes vice versa, right? When we tune in, when we are at the same level and we think about same beautiful causes and we have that in our mind, I think we echo with each other and we support each other.
I would like to announce through your TV channel, I'll be bringing Chaitanya very soon in Ohio to shoot for a very bigger publication, because like you said, she's a lucky charm.
Wow.
Oh, I didn't know this, Anjali, so I'm also knowing right now.
Okay, surprise.
Announce this with your Mana TV channel.
Oh, we are so lucky and happy to hear that. Congratulations, Chaitanya.
Thank you so much. I wish Ganapati will give us a lot of success this year. I think it's not just about success, being there and inspiring others. That is what Anjali's work echoes. And Lavanya, whatever shows you do, right? She Anjali, I don't know if you know about Lavanya's show. She brings like all the women, like from all kinds of like doctors, fashion designers. She wants to know, like from where they came, now where they are, all the inspiring journey she captures in that 30 minutes and she presents it. How beautiful is that?
Phenomenal. We learn from each other's journey and inspire others to do good in their lives. So it's beautiful.
Reason behind this show, we want to see the inner beauty of every woman. They struggle a lot, they do a lot, so we want to give a token of appreciation to their hard work, at the same time motivate a lot of other women around us. So yeah,
So proud of you, Lavanya.
Yeah, thank you. And I have to thank Mana TV and all the supporters that I have,
Yes.
that we are going so successfully. And I started with Chaitanya, and I'm sure my 100th episode guest would also be Chaitanya.
You shout out to Mana TV to give this platform to all the women to inspire others.
So before you guys leave, I want to ask you one last question, and same question to both of you. So what is your beauty secret? You both maintain so well, so beautiful, so gorgeous actually.
I'll let Chaitanya go first because she's a model.
Yeah, okay, let's go with Chaitanya.
Yeah, ala actually beauty secret ante most of the times I eat healthy, but sometimes I need a break. So I go big bang eating bad. Then I realize like my skin is breaking out, and then I come back to healthy eating. I think somewhere we have to find the balance. So that is what I try a lot. I think healthy eating is my biggest secret, I should say.
Okay, so Anjali, yours.
So mine is have kindness in your heart. If you have graciousness and kindness in your heart, it reflects. If you are beautiful inside, it reflects on your outer aura. And meditate. Definitely focus on mental health. If you have kindness and focus on mental health and balance your life, you are beautiful. And I strongly believe, and I want to give this message through Mana TV, every woman is beautiful in their own way, and they need to cherish themselves, they need to love themselves, and they need to celebrate themselves.
I have two beautiful women who are beautiful inside and out. So I'm very happy to have you here. And thank you so much for joining this wonderful show. So on this Vinayak Chauthi special episode, I think you both made it so special. And we are very proud to say, our Indian women represented in Cannes. And, you brought us a lot of pride. So thank you so much.
Thank you,
Thank
Lavanya.
you. Thank you, Mana TV. Lavanya, you have been doing amazing. Yeah, definitely. When you do your 100, don't forget me. I'll be back. Yeah, it's so lovely to be on special Vinayak Chauthi. Manam ee show anukunnappudu kuda, I don't know, somehow everything fell in place, and thank you for having us on this special moments.
Yes, and I would like to wish all the audience happy Ganesha Chaturthi. And Lavanya, thank you so much for giving us your wonderful platform. And I honestly didn't feel like I'm meeting you for first time in its interview. It was like a conversation, heart to heart conversation. So I would like to wish you all the best. Keep going, keep inspiring others, and keep doing wonderful things.
Thank you so much. Two gorgeous ladies. You brought a lot of limelight to my show. Thank you so much. So చూసారు కదా వ్యూవర్స్, ఇవాళ మనం చాలా చాలా అందమైన భామలతో చాలా అన్ని కొత్త కొత్త విషయాలు, మనకు తెలియని విషయాలు కూడా తెలుసుకున్నాము. సో వచ్చే వారం మళ్ళీ ఇంకొక అందమైన భామతో మీ ముందు ఉంటాను. అంతవరకు సెలవు. మీ లావణ్య.